It's not bad. I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing in a sense. See, I can't build this road because this stupid logging camp is here. I can't get rid of the logging camp. Kinda have it come out, make a curve, go through the trees. Oh. No, 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 no. I gotta go back down to 10%. We got a nice crossroads here. There's a pond here on this map. There's a pond in this map. I don't want taxes to be terribly high. I go into the open castle planner. If I go here, look, I can build. All right, they finished building my manor, and now I can select the taxation people. Oh shoot, my family's increased by like 9 just by building the manor. So that's good, because I thought I was gonna have to move more families. So no, my population grew, and that's good. So I do have people. Taxes. Okay, so now this is gonna be interesting to figure out how much taxes should I charge. I don't want taxes to be terribly high. The church can collect tithes, and usually tithes is 10%. So if people are pious, they will give 10% to the church. And then land tax, let's also do 10%. I can't do trade tax. Oh, because I don't have my trade post open. So let's see if I open my trade post. What if I just do tithes? Percentage of surplus that is given to the church. Oh. No, 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 no. I gotta go back down to 10%. So I can't give away more than 10% of the food. I guess on surplus. What kind of surplus do I have? A lot of berries. And then my food rations have gone down. I used to have 11 months. Now I only have 8. That's because I have more people. So I have to produce more food. More people, more families, more food. It used to be I had 9 families total. Now I have 12 families. I have to do a land tax. I don't want to. 10 and 10. So I'm losing 10% of my food surplus to the church. Get 10% in land tax. Oh, if I go down, you know what? The difference between -3 and -5 isn't really a big deal. I'll still have a 57% approval, which is better than... Approval is a measure of how people feel towards your rule. Yeah, I can get that back up. I was hovering in the 50s before, and I was still growing. Nah, you know what? Let's just see how it works with the 10%. But that's not enough. I mean, that's still... It's not like they're mad. It's just going down. They're like, meh. I think we'll keep it at 20 for now. Open the castle planner. Ah, now you can open the castle planner. So that's cool. What's kind of funny is I have a logging camp stuck in the manor. I can't select the logging camp. It's like, I can't demolish it either. It's just there. So it's kind of funny because of the way that I did this, but whatever. It's not bad. I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing in a sense. I built 4 basic towers, nothing super crazy, 2 basic gates. Just starting small, you know, start small. I could have built, like, for example, I go into the open castle planner, and if I go here, look, I can build a big garrison tower, and my original plan was gonna have a garrison tower. It's a lot of resources. It looks like I do have enough. Enough resources to build it, but I'll wait. I don't need to do it now. It's kind of cool. You can add a garrison tower, you can add more walls, you can build. I could also move my gates out further, but I think for right now, this is all I need. This is all I need for my manor. I'm gonna start collecting taxes. Since I'm collecting taxes, I need to make sure the trade post is reopened. So let's do that. Okay, trade post is open again. We need to produce bread. So let's put someone in the oven. No, we're not going to put someone in the oven. We're going to assign a family to the communal oven. But we're not going to put someone in the oven. I misspoke there. We can make bread. How much flour do I have? I have 35 flour. Okay. Yeah, let's make some bread for now. How much grain do we have? Do we have a lot of grain? Yeah, we have so much grain. So let's get someone in the windmill for now. We'll make flour while we make bread. It's March, time to open the markets. So let's get someone. Oh shoot, we don't have any more families. They're all working. Where the heck are they? Oh yeah, chopping wood. Well, I don't need people cutting wood anymore. I think we have enough. Let's see. Nah, I'll keep them chopping wood. Holy shoot. No, I need to get a storage. I'm gonna move one of the storages. In debt to the king. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, if you give me a chance to collect some taxes, maybe I won't be in debt to the king. Maybe I'll pay him. Whatever. So I think I'll move this storehouse. Oh, I can't move them. I can't move the storehouses. I can't relocate. I'm gonna assign. I can't assign anyone. Where are they? Oh, tavern. See, now I'm gonna take someone. I'm gonna reassign these people from the tavern to the storehouse, and then have the market thing on. So now they can sell some stuff here and also be in charge of collecting from places. Okay, so this guy can be reassigned. Let's unassign him for now. I'll figure out what to do with him in a bit. I like my manor. A good manor. I'll probably spruce it up a little bit. I'll probably add some more roads. Oh, shoot. You know what? I gotta connect these roads. I can't make roads inside the manor. I have to edit the manor and castle planner. So eventually I'll make a road that comes out to this street, but I'll have to move I'll have to relocate the sawing pit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that this is connected. These roads are connected. So here, see, I can't build this road because this stupid logging camp is here. I can't get rid of the logging camp. That's the problem. Look, unless I just build something over it, just build. Yeah, I can't. There's a stupid logging camp. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so cool. My goal to collect enough taxes to be able to pay the royal taxes that were placed on me has been successful. My approval rating did go down. It was in the 60s. Now it's down to the mid 50s. But that's because I have a 20% land tax for now while I generate my treasury revenue. But now I'm not in the red anymore. I'm able to pay the royal tax. The royal tax was raised on me, which is sort of annoying, but I guess that's all part of the game. I don't know actually who I'm paying taxes to. Let's find out. Let's find out who's ultimately the king here. Because if he raises taxes on me too much, I might just build an army and go to war. I think that's the whole point of this thing. That's how it used to work. I'm waiting for this area to be cleared up. I want to build a road that goes here and build an additional gate into the manor and then connect this road, the main road, out here. I might as well just build the road. I can just make this like a crossroads here and kind of have it come out, make a curve, go through the trees, connect it here. So now that I built this road, now this is connected. Down here, we got a nice crossroads here. There's my trade post and my family that takes care of the trade. See, I've relocated the logging camp, the woodcutter's lodge, and the sawpit because I'm going to chop down this whole forest. This doesn't need to be here. And get rid of this whole thing, and I'll probably get rid of this all the way up to here. So I'll get rid of all this and get rid of all this, and that'll be enough timber for me to use. Do I still have yeah, there's still people working in the windmill. I think that's enough flour for now. Did I make enough flour? 31. Let's reassign these people. Let's reassign them. I do have a mining pit for these. There's a rich deposit of iron, and when you get iron, you can produce the iron slabs and the iron ore. You get iron ore from the mine, and then you can produce iron slabs. I did that for a while, but I haven't been prioritizing it because I have to tend to the basics. And then you can produce tools at the Smithy. So all those are right next to each other. And then over here, there's a stone deposit. And I can assign people to make more stone. Ooh, what's going on here? Exposed goods. Where? Oh, that's fine. They're collecting them. They'll get them. Don't worry. They'll get them. But I'm thinking what I could do is build another storage. It only takes 2 timber. And then having a storage is good. I could put it across the road from this woodcutter's thing. And then what I'll do is I'll set it to high priority. I'll put this on very high. Since this is done. Woodcutter's thing is done. This is the problem in the game, is if you build too fast, you don't have enough families to assign places. I need to collect food while I have the resources. The pantry is almost full again. Originally, I built a fishery down here because I thought it shouldn't have let me build one, to be honest. Yeah, right here. So a fisherman's hut, I built one on the road right here, right next to the water. But apparently it can't be a river, it has to be a pond. So you have to have a pond. These, like there's a pond here on this map. There's a pond in this map. And there's another map that has a pond. Yeah, over here. But on this territory that I have, there's no pond. So I couldn't fish. But what I do have is I have foraging. I can forage. Well, now one thing to keep in mind, the one advice that I have, when I first started, I did have deer over here. I had venison. I had deer in the forest over here. What I did is I let my hunters, I had my hunters, because I had a hunting camp, I let them hunt too long and they killed off all the deer. The deer in this area went extinct and I lost that resource. Don't do what I did. Be smart and don't hunt all your deer. When it gets low, just make sure to have them stop hunting and do something else. So now I demolished my hunting camp because I can't hunt anymore. I don't have any more deer to hunt. So it was interesting. Yeah, they went extinct because I remember the deer thing turned red. It wasn't there anymore. And I was like, well, are they just gone forever? I don't know. That's interesting. This game's pretty cool. I think it looks great, even with the graphics turned down to medium. I like having to build certain things like the church. And look, my approval rating went back up over 60 again. And I think it's because I have these markets open, even though they're not doing too well. And oh, this whole area is supposed to be markets. Like this is supposed to be a huge market. I don't have enough families to work in all these places. Most of these things I can't even assign. Once my town, my village grows, this whole area will be a market. This will be a huge market. And that's the idea moving forward. I already took someone out of the windmill. Let's see how much more bread they can make. God, they made a bunch already. Did they collect the supplies? No, they're still here. They're taking their sweet time. What about this? Are they building this? Yeah, good. So they're building the saw pit and the new storage. Once this storage is complete, I'm going to have this storage assigned to picking up these supplies instead of the other storage. And then this is kind of cool. You can go in here to the trading post, go to trade, and then you can decide what you want to trade. Right now, I wouldn't get a great deal on exports because I would have to pay 11 coins to the one that I sell. So that's not a good deal. It's not worth exporting a lot of things. Right now I am exporting flax and barley because my crops are a source of income. Food, I'm not going to export food because I need it. I need all the food that I got. But once I get more families, once I get demand for more families, I'm gonna build, because when you build a new home, I'll just do it. I'll put it on a low setting. But like, see how I have this lot? It has a nice backyard. When I built this one, it creates a backyard and then you can assign different things. This one, I chose to have an animal pen. And so now these people, they have pigs and they can produce extra meat for me. So I don't need the hunters anymore. I don't need the hunting camp because they create meat for me. So I'm producing meat on these farms and that's good. I'm going to build another burgage. or burgage, however you pronounce it. And it only costs 2 timber. And so what you do is you can line up the property fence, just go back the same length. And look, you see how it shows the hammer and then the extra thing? It'll build an extra backyard basically. So I'm gonna leave that on medium. Maybe I'll even put it on low. I'll put this on the lowest priority. I don't need this to be built right now. Anything else that I have being built, it will be built first. But this is just an example of, this is another lot. So when I do have another family that pops in, I'll be able to house them. And then what they'll do is they'll build, and then I'll be able to choose if they raise chickens or if they raise more goats and pigs. Like this one, they have chickens and they produce eggs. So when I go to my food, I got eggs to feed my population. I got meat and eggs, and they can sell them at the markets. So water access, church. Ooh, I need a fuel stall supply. No wonder. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Fuel stall supply. Hold on. Tannery. Ah, produce leather. I'm not going to be able to get hides. I'm going to have to trade for them. I messed up by making my wildlife extinct. I really messed up with that because now I can't capitalize on hunting. I can't produce hides like I used to. So a fuel stall supply. How do you do that? Oh, you know what? I probably have to be a level 2 village. Yeah, I'm still a small village. So until I'm a level 2 village, I won't be able to have the fuel supply. I won't be able to build it. So anyway, Manor Lords, pretty cool game. And I don't even know if I'll be posting this, but I wanted to record while I built some things. And I will start over from scratch and go through the whole game because it is pretty cool. I want to show the progression of building a town, you know? Like, look at this.
Garage Junk Review.